Hey everyone, this is Future Ice King realizing how bad the audio was in post. Fair warning, it goes in and out a lot. It's because the mic placement was bad. Can't do anything about it now, but some of it still does come through. Yeah, that's it. There's my warning. Hope you guys enjoy the video and you have a wonderful day. Hey everyone, Ice King here. Welcome back to the channel. This will be the second upload for the day. And today we're going to be doing an unboxing. We are back because we have finally received our Khador. I know this is Mark IV, but I promise it's Khador. Khador Winter Korps, finally here. We'll get straight into it. So it did take a while to get to us, but we did get 2 of them. So maybe that delayed us a little bit. We don't know for sure. Haven't opened mine yet, so this will be my set of Khador that I ordered. This half is empty, and then this little bundle of bubble wrap is mine. Crinkly, crinkly, crinkly. I have been seeing online a lot of people getting some broken pieces, and I hope I don't. That would be great. But it seems like every other person's they have broken. So we have the dire wolf, the great bear, and the Captain Icanteria Baranova. So there they are, and I will be right back with a better view of them. All right, and we are back. We're going to start out with the caster. Got a little bit of a close-up here. Sorry for the glare. It's hard to get around that. This is Captain Icanteria. I can't say it right. Baranova. So, tear her open. That's okay, right there. So we got the base, small base. She looks really good. Very, very happy with this. A little bit of cleanup to do. Nothing crazy, just some scratches from being inside the plastic baggie with the other pieces. Overall detail is fantastic. I'll have to keep this down on the ground so you guys can see better. And you can see here the axe arm is the slot in is very tiny. And she is very thin. There's a very small axe. And we have the little pistol thing. Pull this out to my hand a little bit. Looks pretty straight. Looks like they did a good job of keeping it not warped at all. And that slots into there just like that. We'll take a little bit of cleanup to get her going. Her left leg slides in pretty good. Doesn't fit right away, but shouldn't be a problem. And then yeah, she kind of just, you guys have all seen pictures of her already, so you know what she looks like built. There we go. And there's the Warcaster. Kind of look at that. Oh, exploding. Put her right there, and we'll move on to the dire wolf. I don't remember which of the 2 jacks were having problems with people having the broken arms. But I know one of them did. Big old chunk of resin. Oh, this is the one that people were having broken problems with, because I remember these 2 weapons were broken. And in the other box, this is the these 2 in the other box of Khador we have both came broken, completely broken. This actually broke on this half and this half. This is out of frame, but they both came in piece in mine, which is really helpful. We can do a comparison of me trying to repair it. That's for sure. This shield is massive. Throw it into the body, and that is like the size of the body. That is awesome. I'm so excited for these minis. I've been waiting for these for too long. Body overall looks pretty good. A little bit of shine in there, like deep in there. Let me grab a brush real quick. I don't think that's wet. Nope, not wet. Just some shine. So nothing to worry about. That is not uncured resin. Just a little bit shiny. Nothing too bad. I love. Oh, look at that little gauge right there. I don't know if I can get that in focus. You kind of can. There's a little gauge right there, like a little speedometer for how heavy these jacks are going to be running. Some scratches up here we'll clean up. Some pretty decent print lines up top. I don't think that'll be captured pretty well, but right there on the top, there is some good print lines up there. Good is a bad word to use there. Let's get the heads. 1, 2. Oh, the rest of the heads are in the bag. And then get everything out. There's a leg too. I want legs like this one day. Big and metal. Heads look awesome. A little bit of that. I don't know which head does which, but so far they are very cool looking. There's the heads. So we'll bring the body back in and see. You can see how the legs attach. There's a big groove right there, and that just slots over that. Pretty nice. And we'll get the other leg on there. Very dynamic pose. Kind of looks a little goofy without the arms on. These big smooth panels is where you can normally see some print lines, and these are better. You can't even see that. I can normally see the print lines on the other models from here, from like this eye view where I'm at, but I have to bring it up to my face, like out of camera, to really see it. So the legs turned out really good with print lines. Pretty good. These arms are cool. Ooh, flamethrower. I don't know if you guys can see the shine. There's a little bit of shininess on them. Nothing crazy. This one, you might be able to see the best. Yeah, right there, you can see it. There's a print line in the middle. Print line or scratches, regardless, they are there. A little bit of support still attached, so you can see kind of how they're printed. This one was probably printed like this when it came up. It prints from the ground coming to you. But that's as simple as just literally it's off. Cannon. Very good. These are a little more scuffed up than the previous models, but there's a lot more in the bag, it feels like, than the other, the Orgoth or the Signar. But those little scuff marks are just like being picky, really. And it gets covered in paint like instantly. They're usually just visual scratches. And the final gun. I'm looking for print lines. I don't see any. They did a much better job on these Khador weapons, except for this axe. Not really too happy with it, but I don't know which one we'll be running. All right, and that is the Direwolf. Overall, pretty good. I'm very happy about not having broken pieces. Those will be taken very good care of from here on out to make sure they don't break more. And finally, on to the last one, the Great Bear. Get everything out of there. Get the base out the way. We'll slide it all off camera. So we'll start with the torso. Again, the torso, they're awesome looking jacks. That little bit, just how easy it is to clean resin. Excuse me. A little bit of shine in there, but still nothing bad. Overall, really good. A little bit like soup. Like the print lines on this are amazing. That they're just like back here, they're not here. They are up here a little bit. Nothing too obscene. I will say the Signar Jack was much worse because it had much broader, smoother pieces. A lot of these are flat, industrial looking, so they're gonna be able to hide some of that. But like right here on the shoulder pad, like these big pauldrons, there's nothing. There is nothing. I promise you. They turned out. Those are really smooth. They did a really good job with that. Oh, right there, you can see the shine. Not uncured resin, but there is some shine in there. When you clean it, that should come out. You can just get like a little brush in there when you're cleaning them. This behemoth of a shield. I kid you not, this thing is... Both the shields on both the jacks are massive. Like, that is as big as the thing. There's your size comparison. That is comically large. That's awesome. Yeah, you can see a little bit of that shine still. Not trying to dog on them. They still turned out really good, but I'm just trying to show you guys what it is to unbox these brand new before you clean them. This axe from the Great Bear turned out really good. I'm gonna try to get it. Yeah, you can see super straight, no bending, no warping. Same this way too. The axe was very sturdy, it seemed. This one was not broken in either of our boxes. Let's get some head action here. These heads look awesome. These things look fantastic. Cannot wait. I got a very simple paint scheme plan. I talked about having a big paint scheme for them, but I decided to go with pretty simple. When you see them, they'll be fairly simple paint schemes. I need to get a lot of hand in there. This thing looks like just some evil elf vibes, if you know what game I'm referencing. That's a cool head. I think this one is one of my favorites too. Gladiator looking. And then I love me some spikes. Those are the heads. All right, interesting. This mace is a little bit more warped than the other one, but still super chunky. It looks awesome. I like just throwing them in there because like that looks like it'll mess your day up. I have not looked at the rules for any of these models, really. I'm really bad at rules. I'm really good at looking at cool things and painting them. Some a little bit more dust and like scuff marks on these guys, but nothing crazy. They fit just like the other legs do. But print line wise, it's really not even on the rounded parts, which is funny. It's on these flat surfaces right here because there's a little bit. Just like the axe on the direwolf. It's on that flat surface right there. I don't know if I'll be able to catch that. The legs turned out really good so far. We'll get out all these arms. This thing. All right, and welcome back. So I have built them in pieces because I will be painting them in pieces. That way it's easier for me to paint because there's a lot of detail hidden behind some of the legs. I want to make sure I see it. That matters to me. I'm like that. Overall, pretty good. A lot of it cleaned up really easily. Do have some critiques though, but we will start with the Great Bear. Overall, really good. Built really easily. The shield has no problems wiggling around. It's on there pretty good. Magnets really easy to use. The guns look great. All the weapons look great. Overall, really happy with it. My only critique for the Great Bear would be the heads. They look awesome. They don't fit. If you saw me on stream, which twitch.tv/The Ice King, feel free to check me out there. I was building these live on stream. And they don't go all the way in. Like the magnet wants to go. I don't feel like they sit all the way in. Or maybe they do, and it just looks like this guy was the best one out of all of them. This little like gladiator looking head. That one looks great, like out of all of them. But some of these other ones, they just don't. They don't go in there. They're too big. You see that big, like, just move the arm out of the way. it looks kind of goofy to me. And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's supposed to go in there more. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. But overall, like, that still looks great. It's paintable. I can work with it from here. I probably will shave down the middle a little bit because it just doesn't look like they go all the way in. But that could be wrong. I could be wrong on that one. You guys can correct me in the comments. Overall, it's a dope little jack. Little, I say little. This thing's a hunk of resin. But overall, this thing is going to be beefy on the battlefield. And I cannot wait to do some field tests with it. Let's get it kind of snapped together a little bit for y'all. Throw a head in there. Ugh. Sorry for the poor quality, but that's still great. I like it. I'm a fan. His legs fell off. On to Baranova. Baranova was very simple. She has 3 extra pieces. I will say the fitment on the axe feels weird because it feels like I'm going to break it pushing this into place or like holding it there. The axe just feels very fragile. And I get it. It's resin. It's small, very small piece. But aside from but that's my only critique. It's like super small. Once you get it glued, it'll be fine. You'll have to be careful with it. The leg goes in super easy. Arm goes in pretty easy. It's just the axe that's like a little wonky to me. That's it. But overall, like, the detail's great, cleans up good. Yeah, and then now for the problem child, the direwolf. I will start out with the heads on the direwolf, not a problem. Go in there, great, look great. Overall, fantastic. This flamer arm, which I think is slowly becoming my favorite, awesome. But the big problem with these were people were getting the axes broken. I was able to fix them because you guys know we got 2. I was able to repair them, and they look very, you can tell the difference maybe a little bit on camera, probably not that much. The left one is the broken one. And you can remember this one broke here and at the bottom, but it almost looks similar. There's a little bit of white right there from the super glue drying, but that'll be covered up pretty easily. Where's the other little axe? There it is, the hammer. This is the broken hammer. So broken's on the left, new's on the right. There's a little crack line, like super small. If I can get it to focus. No, but there's a little bit of a, it's hard to tell. I'm trying to get my finger behind it without breaking it again. It's a little off, but otherwise it's fine. Like, the fix was easy. I drilled down with the Dremel, down and up, and put a paper clip in there. So theoretically it's stronger. Now, the other thing that I didn't notice at first when I was cleaning it, the saw. So we got 2. This is my saw. This is the other saw. And maybe not from here, but like, mine looks like crap. The detail's not sharp. The overall like look of the model looks like it's muddy. Like, all the details muddied out. And it's like not super obvious on this one. This one's his. This one's mine. Mine's with the magnet. Maybe you can see it. Oh, that's not focusing at all. Let me get a piece of paper. Yeah, so mine's on the left. His is on the right. That's not focusing at all. All right, that didn't work. Sorry about that. I tried. But this is the good one. The back of the good one. I know you can see that. Maybe. Let me move this out the way. That's better. You can see there's a line there. On mine, there is not a line. That's not me from filing it. That's how it came. It's kind of like that all over the model. I'll include some stills right there, and you can get the comparison to the 2. I will be putting in for a replacement part because that is not fixable in my mind. We'll see what they say. But aside from like other than that, like, the rest of the jack was awesome. Like, the shield looks fantastic. I'm a big fan of this shield. The heads, I love these heads so much. Like, that looks sweet. And then you got the big mace. That's the one without the thing. Where's the mace with the? Oh, that's the wrong jack. That's why. What am I running in the left arm? Probably I don't know, maybe the axe. I'm a big fan of the axe. That's the wrong axe. Look at me. But like that combo is gonna be vicious. Like I can't wait. Get the leg on there. Maybe. He's like super hunched over. He's ready to hunt some heads. I'm excited for it. Ah. All right, there's the back one on. And we're going to be very careful here and try to get the front one on. So again, I didn't glue them together because I plan on painting in pieces. I've always done that with my stuff I want to get big detail on. I'm kind of picky with that stuff. But that's not happening. All right. I tried, guys. I tried. Overall, very happy with the battle box. Couple critiques, obviously. Gonna be putting in for that replacement part. And then to follow back up on the axes breaking, I think that could be fixed with simple packaging. I'm not sure. I don't know how the packaging process works. I don't know how the facility works. I don't work there. But I feel like that could be fixed with some better packaging. That's just my little 2 cents. The resin thing, they're going to work on their resin. I can't. They have their resin formula that they need to do. They have that part figured out. I don't know anything about that. But for the packaging, that could be super simple, and that could help a lot of problems. I think. Personally, feel free to drop your ideas down below. Maybe one day Privateer Press will see this. We can hope, right? But yeah, that's the video. I do want to follow up with some house cleaning stuff here. The support in the last, like, even just 5 videos, I've doubled my subs, and it's been crazy. So I want to thank you guys so much. This is not my full hand. I want to thank you guys so much for that, because the support has been nuts. And I do want to keep going. I really like doing this. This has been a fun little side hobby for me. I get to share my ideas, share my views on stuff. It's just been fun for me. So I'm going to keep going. I do have a small goal, and I want you guys to help me out with it. I want to try to hit 500 subs by December. Big goal. That's like 400 more in 2 months, but we got lots of plans. These guys are going to get painted up. The Orgoth video was supposed to come out today, but we had some scheduling problems with AJ and his Signar. They're done, but that should be out later. Heck, tomorrow maybe. We'll see. But they're done. I'll flash a little sneak peek here. That's all you get until the video comes out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please try to share, put this out there, help me get to 500. That'd be crazy for me. And you guys have a wonderful week, and I hope all the hurricane people are staying safe, because I know that's happening. Nothing happened to us, so we're good, but I hope you guys are safe, happy, and have